All right. Are we live? Yeah, it looks like it. Is it too loud? I don't know. I can't really tell. I think I'm on like an excellent. Thank you, Linux cameras. I'm on like a. Does that fix the issue? That's way too fucking bright now. Kinda? Maybe? I don't know. Is it working? Working. Ah, looks like it's working. Okay. Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. C, you agree more than me. I only go up to B. That's crazy. How you doing, Ostacat? Already running into issues, because for some reason I can't remove something. This isn't good. Do I have to kill this? There's no way. That was a mistake. Shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, that was so dumb. Hey, how you doing, Ostacat? Alright, there we go. I feel like I can actually hear myself now. I'll lower the volume a little bit. But yes, not just any C, what is it called? Let me phrase. I'm not just learning it blindly, of course. I decided that, I should turn that light off. Is that better? Look dark now, 1 second. Well, too dark. Okay, now that's too dark. Okay, that's actually just better. Actually, it looks so much better now. You just watched the most hype game of League of Legends 2026 so far? That's amazing. So happy. How was it? Would I even recognize a team playing? I might as well just ask. What teams were playing? Anyway, today I said I'm gonna actually try and not teach myself, but I would like to actually learn a bit of C programming. So I decided to actually pick up a book, and it was called the what is it called? C Programming: A Modern Approach. I know it's a bit like divisive, how to learn C. I know the best way to learn how to program is through just essentially semi-random projects or projects that you're interested in. But I already did that with Python, and now I'm working full-time, and all I use is Python. So I decided that I should stop being a little baby bitch, because what I'm doing at work, what I'm being paid to do, is the equivalent of what is it called? It's a little girl playing with Barbie dolls, except I'm a grown man coding in Python. What I'm saying is, I'm like a child playing with toys. And I don't want to do that anymore. I actually want to... I want to be serious about this. And I just realized that, was it? Ocular? Is it? Yeah, ocular. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. It was Lost Ratones? Ratones? I'm trying to sound as American as possible to piss you off. Los Ratones, okay. Cadrilles? Cadrails? Content team versus I'm not. I was gonna as a joke say it as actually pronounce that acronym. MKOI. MKOI, which is a top 3 UA team, and That's crazy, actually. What was it? W? There we go, okay. Okay, and there we go, okay. He's a top Twitch streamer right now. Does it look like I care about who's the top Twitch streamer right now? I'm literally streaming how to program. I realized I wasn't actually thinking like, yeah, it wasn't even an acronym. It's actually just the letter M and koi. Koi fish. That's kind of funny. And I don't have a stream deck right now. Main. Beautiful. Amazing. So, as you can see here, sorry for the flashbang. I have the actual textbook here and where I left off originally. I remember, oh yeah. There's a little example. I'm not sure how easy it is to read. Yeah, I'm not sure how easy it is to read for you guys, because I know you guys need like a literal like subway surfers on the side to like pay attention. But unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that. So instead, we're going to be looking at the terminal and looking at this. I hope you enjoy. Please don't get motion sickness, gang, because I know this is pretty hard to follow. I just realized ocular is what was it? And then it's like, why am I forgetting how bash works? All right, the dev null. There we go. Okay, perfect. What? Excuse me? Okay, that was weird. There we go. I actually now know how to program. Jesus Christ, what do you mean I have to read homework on a Saturday? This fucking guy, I don't believe you. Come on, stop kidding us. Alright, and to show you what I did earlier, I have my keybinding is a little different at work, so I'm just having to slowly get used to it again. So, example, like for chapter 2, they actually had us make a print C application, and it's very, very basic. To see or not to see, that is the question. You get it? Because D programming language. Anyway, so now, if I don't know why I did that. So now if I go back to chapter 2, why did I do that? And go to C to F, as in Celsius to Fahrenheit, because I'm an American. Unfortunately, I need to learn, you know, Celsius. I made my own little script for while calculating the Celsius. I know, crazy. Or actually, it should have been F to C. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm literally dyslexic, guys. What do you expect from me? So loud for me. Sorry. There we go. I'm like pressing the. Sorry. And it's a very simple program. I give what is it called? Just some very input floating point number, and then and then it would just give me the Celsius equivalent, or yeah, Celsius equivalent. There we go. So for example, if I were to do chapter 2, LS, and then F to C, and then I give it a Fahrenheit, and then let's just give it a 50, a nice cool 69. It gives me a 20 point, a 20. Oh my gosh. I'd be like 40 minutes. To make Tetris in C, I'd rather keep... No, I can't. I remember, I actually am not allowed to say that on YouTube. I know, I can probably do that, and I think like, as a final project for myself, I think I probably want to do that. That and Minesweeper. No particular reason, I just think Minesweeper is a superior puzzle game. You cannot tell me otherwise. Tetris is a garbage puzzle game, and unfortunately, I'm good at it. I have no idea what's happening in the Tetris scene anymore. Do people do any of the original people who used to play Tetris with me still play Tetris? I have no fucking clue. It was like Modest Tomato and Delicious. I'm surprised I remember their usernames. They were cool people. Anyway, let's see what Chapter 2 has for us. So then, I'm just gonna go here because of very basically things good to know. I know how to program, so I will be like, can you do a hello world? Yeah, sure, of course. So I'm just going to do a very basic hello world and then what I'm gonna do is so include, and then I'm gonna do what was it, std, yeah, std io dot h. This is very basic. It's gonna be int main. I'm just gonna give it nothing, so void. I know there's no syntax highlighting. We don't need it because we don't need syntax highlighting because you have to understand that I'm actually based and not cringe. So printf, it's a very printf because that's what prints the string directly or whatever variable you want. So for instance, if I want to straight up just write out hello world, I could, or and then oh my god, that was weird. Return 0, and then I just close it. Or if I really wanted to, this will work, by the way. Or if I really wanted to, I can just give it I can actually set a variable. So it'll be what is it? Char star x, and it's gonna be equal to, or actually I guess char array. I'm trying to remember. Is array here or star? I don't remember. Because both of those can technically work, so let's just do... Oh, actually, what am I doing? Oh, sorry. And, oh, I'm gonna put a hello world, and then I close it, and I'm pretty sure it's just going to be... What is it? Ampersand string, and then I just do X, if I remember correctly, and that should work. Technically speaking, those do work. So if I were to write and just very basic, hello c dot c, yeah, hello c dot c, and actually, why am I getting a warning here? What? stdio? What's happening? Am I stupid now? 1 second. What? Did I just spell include wrong? Oh, why did I put it over here? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I'm still getting an error. That should work, or am I... Is it S? No. No, that was right. That was... Include stdio. Include stdio.h. Am I going crazy now? You have to live with what you're using. I'm literally dyslexic. What? Oh my god. Yank C. I'm living up to my fucking username because you wanna know why? I forgot a semicolon. It removed all warnings too. Alright, let me actually run it. Look at the, what is it called? Buffer. You're gonna see in the bottom. If I do that. Because I just want to run it real quick, so I'm gonna do GC, or actually Clang, because that's what I'm using right now. Clang. Clang, hello C.C. And I'm just gonna do, what is it? Or actually, I could just do, what is it called? Ampersand, dash O, dash. Yeah, C is a very, like, simple language to learn, and I already know how to program. I'm just a fucking bot who needs to be better at C, and I haven't programmed in C in a while. Hello dot underscore C. Let's do that, and then I'm just going to do, what is it called? Hello underscore C. And that should work. Hello world. Look at that. Unfucking believable. ABR can act. That's funny. Alright, and the dyslexic engineer can actually do some basic engineering. The only thing I have to do is actually remember to, what is it called? Ah, it doesn't fucking matter. I actually remember my semicolons. I feel like a complete buffoon right now. Right. Oh wow, that was just strong. I'll be nicely. So can you make a program that automatically deletes System32 or whoever opens it? I don't remember the file path for System32, but I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that in several different languages because it is the funniest program. Yeah, simple like Russian roulette. We just do random, and if you open up and if you open up the program at the wrong possible time, that's it. Your entire system is fucked. But that is going to be a project for another time. I'm going to actually try and go through C a modern approach. I've embarrassed myself enough. I'm solely a Python developer because I do a lot of automation. I'm doing a lot of like automation, like pipelines. I know it sounds like I'm doing DevOps. I'm doing way more than that, but that's what I'm doing a lot of in my current workplace right now. And I need to like actually go back and learn like the basics, I say. According to my manager, I am the best programmer in the office. Yes, that is a bit weird for me. Anyway, C allows to insert any amount of space, blanks, tabs, new line characters between tokens. This has several important consequences for program layout. I think we'll talk about program layout, for instance. So as long as I'm if I remember correctly, as long as I'm on the same line, it should work. So printf, the curly brace. Actually, for the sake of it, I think I will go back real quick. Excuse me, sorry. I think actually we'll go back here real quick. Wrong one. Sorry. I will actually just go back here and then. So actually, we'll go back here. So essentially speaking, if I really wanted to, I can actually just put this on one line. Like, this is allowed. Like, I could get really cursed if I wanted to. Because of like how, just because of how C works. I'm just allowed to do this. Or if I didn't want any spaces at all, I can't do that, obviously. But I can do this. Let me actually. if I really want to, I'm just allowed to do that. And you're just gonna have to suffer with it because it looks absolutely terrible. I actually do need to keep a space there. And there we go. This is technically speaking valid C code. I think it's a warning because it's what is it called? It's on the include line, so I think it's the only example where it's not allowed. But if I were to save and then simply or run it again, it's gonna work again. Thank you. Thank you, creator of C, for allowing us to do this. So, what the fuck? Wait, what page is this on? Why the fuck did it go? Why did it just go so far away? Am I going crazy right now? Or I think I just... No, what the fuck? Oh, no, we're in layout. Oh, yeah, that was weird. Good shit, I hate spaces. Yeah, I can, like, so, like, you can make, like, really cursed, C-looking code. Probably the best example I'm actually going to show you right now. C donut. Let me see if I can actually... Okay, so... Is that the one I'm looking for? I think that... Let me see if I actually find the... What the fuck? Oh my god. Sorry, one second. I actually just added bookmarks instead of what? Yeah, so... What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, so someone... This is actual valid C code, by the way. Like, this actually works. Is there any includes? Why is there no includes? But yeah, this actually works for whatever reason. So if you, so you can get really creative with how your C code looks, and then you get a spinning donut. This is the actual output of the program. Oh, you sleep? I'm not sure, what is it called? What libraries are required for this. But if you want to, you can just go try it out. I don't have my chat open because it actually looks broken. It looks like an eye. Well, congratulations, buddy. Let's do this bullshit again. 1 second. How the fuck do I do this? Alright, let's actually go through some of the, what is it called? Textbook. I will be hopping through like some of these early chapters because I already do understand like just a good amount of programming. Like I understand how to program. I just need to learn how to C, essentially. I lost my ability to do that. Hence the name Dyslexic Engineering. In some cases, for instance, like in this printf statement, I'm able to just break up the line, which is fair, because again, if I wanted to, I can actually just have this on a separate line, and this is completely valid, by the way. This is completely valid. You should watch the ultra good movie I really want to watch Iron Lung. I heard like only good things about that. But I haven't had a chance to do it yet. Let me also just zoom in so you actually get more blind just to make sure. Is there actual settings to make what is it called? Color scheme. Freeze dark. There we go. That didn't help at all. It's okay, gang. It's alright. So space between, that's fine. I understand how that works. Also, the indentation. Yes, indentation. You should indent. If you don't indent, you are a problem. I just wanna make that clear that you yourself are a problem. I mean, technically, you can just have this, and this would be fine. But do you really want to just go around having people look at your code and be like, "Yes, this is perfectly fine"? Like if I were like working on a project and my coworker and he showed me this, I'd actually just swing on him. This isn't a joke. Like I will like promote violence if this is what your coworker is doing. So blank lines, obviously, I don't even have to explain that. If you really need explanation, look at the example. This means you can actually just simply break up some scripts or programs with the blank lines. First observer has a space around equals. Okay, I don't really care about that, because if you don't understand how that works, then there's not really much I can tell you. I can actually just show you an example outright. So the best example I can give you right now is the comma right here. Essentially, there can be any amount of space. Actually, just put a random character. There can be any amount of characters between this space and that X, and it'll be running fine. The char star I have right here also just works as long as there's a space between them. Let me also just go here. Let me do something different. And I just realized I broke my tab spacing. All right, let me. Yeah, actually. Let me actually just fix it up real quick. All right, so for instance, let's just say I want to add two values together. Int 3 plus. Sorry, int x equals 3 plus 5. All right, so actually, no, sorry. We need to be more professional here. 6 plus 9. So you can actually just have a space, no space, or any amount of spaces, as long as it's you know, there's white space between it. Do you have the consumption? No, I'm just a little retarded. So as long as you have spaces between it, it should be fine. And if I really want to print it, printf. And if you notice, I don't usually code with the, this is awesome. Is it? Is it really? And as long as you want to do printf. I'm just a dickhead for no reason. I'm sorry, gang. Oh, was it I? Yeah, for integer? Yes. I'm like still like relearning C. I haven't done it in a while. I mostly program in Python. I know, I'm like a grown man playing with children's toys. I know, was it? Yeah, X. Return 0. Beautiful. Oh my god. Guys, it's beautiful. Can you teach me how to code more RAM? Yeah, okay, so here's exactly what you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is open up a free Google account. Alright, I need you to take notes. I'm being serious right now. So you need to actually start opening up Google accounts, and then using their Drive, Google Drive. You're able to use Google Drive for RAM. All you have to do is format it into a swap partition in your what is it called, instance. So if you really want to ruin your life, you can just have a whole 20 free gigabytes of swap partition, or as many as you want, because you could go crazy with it. and you could just essentially have that as RAM. Is it worth it? Is it good? No. It's awful. You'd probably want to shoot yourself if you ever wanted to do that, but you can. Can you download more CPUs? Yes. Yes, you can. But that's trade secret, buddy. I can't tell you how to do that. This is so epic. I didn't know. Yeah, you can actually download more RAM, which is fucking insane. It's like DDR1. It's not even my brother in Christ is barely it is barely DDR. It is the equivalent of what is it called? Dumping a bottle of molasses on the floor and watching it just go down a hill. It'll go down a hill eventually, but it's gonna be really fucking slow. Alright, so we understand how operators work, and we obviously have to declare our variables. And if you really want to see what I'm talking about right here, I've declared my variables, my float variables. It could be doubles, doesn't really matter, as long as it's a floating point number, thus the name float. Fahrenheit, Celsius, there we go. We got the beautiful, very beautiful scanf. Fahrenheit. And we're able to get the freezing point, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. and then I multiply it by whatever the scale is, which are defined macro, which are not macros. Macros? Yeah, they're macros. Which are defined as, what is it called? 5 over 9. And then we get our beautiful, beautiful Celsius. If you'd like to see what that looked like, I actually did it a second ago. Let's give it, what is it called? 420. Also known as, we're fucking dead if it ever reaches this point. I want to make that clear, gang. If you didn't know that, maybe you need to go back to school. I believe you can do it. I believe in you. I have 7 concurrent viewers right now, and they're all trying to watch me learn C. And all I've done is actually look at the textbook, say, this is bullshit. Let me show you how to learn it. Give you a terrible example, and you guys are fucking with it. Thank you, gang. Thank you. I just want to give you a heart, because I appreciate you. Anyway, where were we? Yes, right. More retardation. Anyway, while we're on the subject of program layout, I've noticed how I placed the token underneath main. Yeah, you could do that, or you can be a civilized human being, and very basically, don't do that. You can actually live a very happy life and not do that, by the way. I'm imploring you guys to not do that. Thank you. Anyway, where were we? Right. So, I mean, you can also do it with, if statements. I'll actually show you an example of, what is it called? Of, like, there's, like, reasons if you want to, like, differentiate between, like, function and if statement, which is fine. But also, if you're using an if statement, like, using on, like, a one-liner is, like, good. Because I know, technically speaking, you don't have to do it for one-lines, but I do it anyway because I think it just makes no sense for me. Okay. So as long as we're not me and making terrible, ugly mistakes, we'll be fine. We're making it's almost 12. Sorry, buddy. It's your bedtime. Go to bed. All right, question and answers. What does GCC stand for? We're ignoring this because we're better. We don't need to learn this, guys. Okay, actually, jokes aside, we do need to learn it. And this is probably the most important thing. While I am using Clang, I'm going to actually go through the flags just to make sure I'm on, like, the same, what is it called? Same standards as you're using. For instance, like, what you want to do, in case you want to see all your warnings, do W all, additional, W, just additional warnings, but obviously, like, if you want to, like, have the most optimal and, like, least, what is it called? Least problematic program, always turn this flag on just to make sure you're understanding where your warnings are coming from. Pedantic, I have no idea what this is. Issues a warning by C, and Z. Turns off features of GCC that aren't standard C and enables a few standard features that are normally disabled. Huh, actually it's interesting. And this is just a very basic thing. If you ever want to specify which version of C you're using, just do SCD C89 or C99. I'm 90% sure I can just do this in Clang. I'm using Clang as a, what is it called? As an LSP. I know you haven't seen it, mostly because I did it, like doing it manually. So if I were to do do, and then I can actually just do that, it will start my LSP. Originally I had it, but then I realized it was really distracting every time I was streaming, so I just decided to turn it off completely until I want to use it on command. So, let me change anything, right? No, we're good. So, let's go here. Yeah, CW. I don't know why I actually went back. I already know what to do. So, let's go. So, for instance, I wanted to see, or actually, let me do Clang. Either was like CW all. I'm pretty. Huh. Oh, okay, that's work. Work CW all, and then I can just do whatever program. So I'm just gonna do C to F, and I'm just gonna do the output. Output dash O. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little sleepy. I just what? I usually don't. I'm trying to avoid pre-workouts, but I'm like a fucking. I'm a fucking poser or a plebeian started drinking yerba mate because energy drinks suck. or terrible for you. Bro is too advanced for me. I thought this was an alphabet learning stream. Brother, that's tomorrow. Come on. We need to learn how we're gonna put the cylinder inside the square hole. Come on, buddy. Come on. We're gonna get through this one way or another, and I believe in you. What was it? I think I already have C to yeah. Actually, let me correctly. C to F2C. Oh my gosh. There we go. F to C. I output the. Thank God the output's correct. And oh, look at that! No warnings. Because I'm simply that great of a programmer. And if you haven't realized this yet, maybe you should like and subscribe and give me all your money. That's how like streamers do it, right? I don't. couldn't be honest, King. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know how to be a fucking Twitch streamer. I've been doing it for 8 years. And now I'm doing it again, but now I'm like trying to be educational. Anyway. Alright, let's just go in. Oh, actually, I want to see if I, what is it called? We're gonna be learning this later, but at some point you're gonna actually want to get used to putting the, what is it called? The standard output to C99 or C89 specifically if you're doing those in those engines or in that standard. I'm probably going to be turning this on automatically. So actually, matter of fact, I think I will do that right now. So when we get into make, I don't think we're doing make yet, so it's going to take some time. Anyway, why is he so terse? I haven't heard that word or read that word in forever. But I will just be going to the next chapter because I do understand most of this. And for instance, does a compiler remove a comment entirely or replace it? Actually, interesting. Some C compilers delete all the characters in each comment, making it possible to write. Huh. That's actually interesting, but that doesn't make sense. So let's not do that. Is it legal to nest one comment inside another? That's wrong. The symbol line. So the compiler will flag as an error. Huh. Okay then. Maybe not a thing. I actually really didn't know that. Where does float type get its name? Exercises. Okay, here we go. Create creating a righteous famous hello world program. Consider the following program. I've already did it. I did it as poorly as possible, so if you really want, you can I'll just show you real quick. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, gang. It's oh my god, gang, there it is. It's as ugly as humanly possible, and this does work. This does work. Excuse me. Let me actually make it a bit more interesting. Alright, so instead of saying hello world, what do we want to say? I don't know, is Ligma still funny? Nah, it's not. Download more RAM now. Idiots. I'm living up to my fucking name. Oh wait, no, we need to have proper punctuation because listen, we're professionals. We don't wanna seem like unprofessional, and especially when it comes to like learning C, we need to like stop fucking around, gang. So as long as we're doing that, we run it, and we can now download more RAM. So, consider the following program. Identify the directive statements in this program. What the output does in the program. The output does. All right. What is the output? Jesus fucking Christ! What output does the program produce? Fuck. All right. Parks and Law. Work expands to fill the time. Available for its completion. Okay. I feel like I need to start skipping chapters and just going into like just like, put me in chapter 10, buddy. I got this. All right, consider the D-Weight C program, one by replacing the assignments to height, length, and width to initialize. Excuse me, with initializers, removing a weight variable, instead of calculating volume within the last. Where was that? I'll do that because writing C is just always good. No. Fuck is it? If it's too far, I'm just not gonna do it. Oh, here. Okay, I think I found it. I mean, like, I could do that, but it's kind of boring. I feel like, what is it called? Like, essentially what it's asked me to do is to go back. I probably should have bookmarked it if there's a way to do that. Place the assignments of height and width with initializers and removing the weight variable instead of calculating. Can I like bookmark this page? Is that a thing I can do? Add bookmark. Oh, I can just do that. Okay. It's cool. Okay. Thank you, Ocular. Let me just scroll up a little bit. I think it was like right here, maybe. Nope. Nope. A little too far. A little too far. Sorry, gang. Here we go. Where was it? I'll get it eventually. Where's the first one? I'm losing my place already. I actually literally don't know what this one is. It's the D-Weight C. Can I just control F and then... Oh wait, here it is. I literally couldn't find this. That was so weird. Alright, let's do that. It just wants us to, I think, modify it a little bit, so I will just be copying and pasting it because I'm a based man. There we go. I'm just gonna quit out of that, and then I'm using oil because no, actually, no reason in particular. I'm just gonna do what is it called? Let's just call this what? CHQs, and then I'm gonna call it. And then what was the question? I'm actually gonna add this as a bookmark, and then go to the next. Oh, actually, right here. Question 3. All right, there we go. Q3.C. And then ES. And then and then I'm just gonna do controls. Dear fucking God, what has it done? Dear God, what has it done? I think the worst part about it is that... Oh, it actually read that character wrong. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to slowly fix this now. The first thing I need to do is before I do any, what is it called? Formatting, I need to actually get rid of all the errors. I do not remember the format key for me. Oh. That's gonna be fun while I figure that out. J? Oh, wrong way. I actually do remember that. Okay. Oh, actually, I think I can just... This is so much fun, guys. There we go. Fuck. What was my format key? Shit. I do not remember my format key. Was it SF? What? Oh, LF. There we go. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello. Welcome. All right. Let's see what the question was asking us to do. I'm actually like trying to learn C. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Condense the DY program. Replace the assignments to height, length, and width with initializers. Remove the weight variable. Instead, calculating in the last printf. All right. So this is actually very, very simple. What I want to do is actually V, and then I'm just gonna do Control V, and I'm just gonna do P. There we go, and then C, so I can actually. Oh, what the? I realized what I did. Go, and then I'm just going to do what was it? Oh. Control V, and then why am I forgetting how it works? Shift P. Close. There we go. Oh, right, because they're already initialized. C, and then I know I need to. They want me to remove the. Technically speaking, this is what they want, but I mean, essentially speaking, I'm pretty sure that works. Yeah, that actually does work. So I'm just gonna. They do want us to remove the weight volume, so I'm just going to actually just leave that at the back right there. Oh, did you see the what is it called? What is it called? The new Markiplier movie? I didn't see it yet. I really. Oh no, that's it. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go, and then dimensions, volume. Wait, and then I can just do Control O, P. That was weird. Shift P and. What the fuck is happening to my what? Oh. Oh my god. That was dumb. Anyway, yeah, that's essentially I think what they're asking for. And the question, very basic, very easy. Yeah. Why did my phone boot up? Oh yeah, also if you wanna, after 6 months, guys, my company finally gave me a work phone. It's an Apple phone. I use an Android phone. Using the Android phone is fucking weird as hell to me. And essentially speaking, this should, not essentially, this will run. Is there anything? Oh no, I did exactly what they want us to do. So, and then, CD, CHQs, and then, here we go, so, clang dash W, because you all, I actually am curious to see what warnings I do get. Excuse me. Dash O. Was it volume? I think it's volume, and I'm just gonna do. Why am I blinking out now? Q3C, that should work, and no warnings. Cool. So volume. Would you look at that, guys? I actually know how to program. Unbelievable. It's almost like I spent 4 years of my life learning how to program, and now I'm actually just doing it in C. Anyway, write a program that declares several int and float variables without initializing them. Okay. So I think this is just pretty easy. This is pretty easy for us to do, and they just want us to do what is it? Q4 dot C. Yes, there we go. Q4 dot C, and then let's see here. I actually will copy and paste the question. Wants to do, just because I'm curious and want to see what the output looks like. And then see, include. Oh, by the way, I am using Vim. svio.h. It's main void. Excuse me. So main void, and then what it wants to do int x, and then I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do float y and see what we get, and then oh my gosh. Print F, and very basic X, and then it's going to be X, and then oh my gosh, I'm blanking out now, and then new line, and then it's going to be Y %F, because it's always good to know the basics. I feel like once we get to the later chapters, it's going to be much more interesting. Right now, just being very fucking boring because, again, doing very basic shit. And I don't blame you for finding it boring. Later down the line, I'm probably going to try and do more and see what we get. No, I'm going to do more. I'm going to try and do at least like 30 minutes a day. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be streaming a day, but I'm going to try and just do 30 minutes a day. F, and I'm just going to end it with a new line. And there we go. And then turn 0. Beautiful. And what's the war? Oh. It's supposed to be an I. I think I'm getting a warning because it's telling me it's not initialized, which is very fair. So if I do I'm so used to working the SSH in the SSH terminal. I'm not used to how my actual home development stuff is like now. Clear. Okay. So then now we're just gonna do clang because I actually want to see what the warnings we're gonna get now. W all dash O. No value. Sure. No value. And then we're just gonna do Siege, Florida. Q4. Let's see. Yep, unused. There we go. Perfect. Or that's because it actually is correct. It is unused, so my friend's calling me right now. Sucks to be him. Anyway. X and Y respectively, and that's where we're running out. That's why we don't have warnings now. Oh my god. There we go. So now it actually tells us that. I actually do appreciate that. Interesting. All right. Oh. So now if I were to do what is it? No value. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. I realize I have like a whole chat client open. It's fucking overkill because I'm only streaming on YouTube right now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I feel like it's pretty easy. So which of the following is not a legal identifier? So that is already wrong because it immediately has a number in front of it, and we cannot initialize values with a number in front of it. Why is it not a good idea to have... Sorry, why is it a good idea for an identifier to not contain more than one adjacent underscore? I actually don't know the philosophy behind that, but I will tell you right now, it makes your code look like shit and kind of makes it unreadable in some cases. So don't do that. Be better. Be smarter. Be smarter. Instead, type out every single character in one line. On a different line. Don't use spaces or tabs. Who needs a new line just to use text wrapping? Come on, guys. Actually. Guys, what's wrong? What's wrong? So someone's gonna like come here and be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And it's gonna be funny as hell that you're allowed to do this in C. Oh, don't believe me. Don't believe me, and then actually nothing. You have to and no, not and. Sure. No value. Where the fuck did these numbers come from? Wait, what? Did me? did me putting print F on the one line really? What? I refuse to believe that's the case. That is really weird. Okay, I don't know. You know... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Sorry. I don't know where these values are coming from, because it literally is telling me, yeah, it's supposed to be initialized to whatever this value is, whatever this number. Alright, let's see my dyslexia. I can actually read that. So, what's that? 100. 1 billion 100. Sorry, 1 billion 1. Oh my god, 1 billion 100 1,116,914,128 negative, by the way. All right, there we go. Let me actually go back and see which of the following are keywords for C. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that because we already know that. How many tokens here in this statement? I forgot how they register tokens. I'm pretty sure it's in like individual things. So like, so the variable here, the equal sign, and then we have the parenthesis, the number, multiplication, and whatever. I'm not gonna count it out, but I think you understand how to actually understand tokens work. Insert spaces between the tokens in it. Okay, I'll do that. Which spaces are essential? Which spaces are essential? I'm not going to do that, but we've learned that none of them are. All right, let's do the programming projects. This seems a little more interesting. So, we're at a program that uses printf to display the following picture on the screen. All right. You could essentially do this in one line, but if you are curious to see how it looks, I'm more than happy to show you guys. I will. Oh, okay, that's actually pointless then. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to now I'm gonna call this P1. I think a program project actually be a little more important than. Oh yes, percent or whatever. I think P1 probably going to be most important, so let me also just... Can I actually... I'm not even going to do that because I realize the formatting is going to be wrong, so it doesn't really matter. So, can I just include stdio.h, and then we're just going to do int main. I should probably make like a Lua script to do a Lua snip to do main functions because they're like, so basic and easy. Void. All right, sorry about that. All right, so let's do it. A wants to make a check mark using the printf statement. So very basic printf. I'm actually just gonna start off by making this first and foremost because this is essentially the basis of what our program's gonna look like. Or project, I guess. So, I think that's 5. No, wait. I'm just gonna do that. Return. Oh my God. Return 0. My dyslexic engineering name is really. I'm really living up to that name. All right. So then there we go. So I just want to write it. So first thing we want to do is just space. We just have to format it ourselves. New line. Then we're just gonna do a new line. Oh my God. New line, there we go. HP, then. Is this? I think it's gonna require one more. I don't remember. No, wait, no, I think it actually needs to be spread out a little more. One more, I think. It wants to, because if you're curious, it actually wants to make a check mark. Okay, actually, that's right. But I'm going to do a little more spaces then. So I'm actually going to do V, I. There we go. That should be fine, I think. P. And then we're gonna do here. I think that is working. I think. I realize I'm a little baby bitch and didn't really need to do that. And then. Whoa. Not delete. And then with that, I think it was just like 2 spaces. I think. This doesn't look right. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Sorry about that. I'm not sure how my terminal is going to print it, but I think it should be fine. Yeah, and that's essentially what they're asking for. Okay, only one way to find out now. Clear. I'm not even gonna bother doing warnings. This one, cling dash O, and I'm just gonna do check. And was it P1? I think I called it. Yeah, P1.C. All right, perfect. P1.C, and then we're just gonna do check. And oh my god, guys, I know how to print in C. Thank God. All right, write a program that computes the volume of a sphere. 10-meter radius. Formula. All right, volume. All right, that's very simple. Guys, oh my god, like we're a few steps away of actually like learning Haskell now. Write the fraction as. I don't know why it straight told us to do that. I felt like it did a good enough explanation earlier to just outright tell us that whenever you're like dividing numbers, especially floating point numbers, you should specify them as a float. Have an exponent. Oh, it doesn't have an exponent operator? I actually didn't know that. Okay. I don't know why I thought it did. Oh, I must be thinking of like a C++ because I did learn a very bastardized version of C++ when I started in college. I've lost all ability to program in C++ or C, so now here I am relearning it if you're curious. A lot of my job is focused around Python and automation. So while I am a software engineer, don't get me wrong, a lot of what I'm doing is basically a grown man playing with toys. Right. So let's go back here and then P2, P2.C. Let's write that, please. The fuck was that? Okay, yes, please. P2. And let's do actually, I will very quickly write that because I'm pretty sure I'm able to just copy that and just simply paste it. I think unless there's gonna be errors writing, it's gonna be fine. V. Include stdio.h. You can tell how fucking like poor I am at writing C. Oh my gosh. Int main void. Right, there we go. So now we have to do. What is it? Volume of the. It's already up there. All right. I will fix that. Oh, Miller. It actually processed the text wrong. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I know what it wants us to do, so it's not like the end of the world. All right, so let's just very quickly. So it wants us to do that. So let's just do volume. Actually, no. Let's not specify volume first. Let's specify the radius. So int. I'm just gonna label it as r. So int radius is gonna be equal to 10. Very basic. And then I want to make sure I'm not pi. All right, pi. I'm actually gonna do f floats. Did I spell? I actually did spell the word pi too. Jesus Christ, pi 3.14. Okay, cool. Actually, let's do something more interesting. Actually, 420. There we go. Gang. All right. So I realized that I'm being too serious right now, and I realize it's not fun for enjoyable for anyone. We need to make this fun, gang. We need to go back. So let's round. So we're gonna be rounding pi to 10. So someone's gonna look at that and be like, "What the fuck am I talking about?" I need you to understand. Some engineers are really just built like that. By the way, rounding pi to 10. All right. So and then we're just gonna do Was it? Another floating point number, volume. I'll write this one. You'd be surprised. I'm actually the best programmer in my office. You'd be very surprised. So volume is going to be equal to the equation right there. So it's going to be 40f divided by 30f. And we're just going to do very basic multiply of excuse me. Very basic multiply of pi times r, and actually want to see if I'm missing anything. Oh, r cubed. So then we're just gonna put this in quotation. Oh, sorry, not quotation. R and r. There's probably a better way to actually just multiply by itself 3 times, but I'm lazy, put it simply. So then I'm pretty sure what it's asking us to do is just simply print it out. Yeah, okay, just print it out. Okay, cool. And then, what's it called? Print f, and we're just gonna do, what was it? F, yeah, F, or, let me actually try to make it, volume, there we go, F, and then, okay, so then F, and then we're just gonna do volume, there we go. Put a semicolon there, return 0. Beautiful, amazing. Okay, so that should do exactly what we're looking for. And then, blank. Instead of, what is it called? W, okay, I should do remember that. Instead of, check, volume. Do that, okay. Volume, and we're just gonna do volume. There we go. Okay, that was not what I was expecting to happen. That should work. Oh, I forgot to put a new line character, that's why. But yeah, that should be good. Why is it like that? Oh, no, I know why. Am I supposed to do 0 point? Was it 2, I think? Is that how it works? I don't remember how, yes, okay. Because I know floating point numbers are, also, this is pissing me off. Numbers in C are weird. Not weird, but what is it called? Like, the formatting is strange to me because I never have to, because whenever I code in Python, I don't do this. I know you could, which is nice, but I don't do that because I never have to deal with what actually that. So just run it, and there we go. Okay, it actually looks good, gang. All right, let's actually give it the proper 10. I think is what I was looking for. There we go. 4,000. That's absolutely crazy. Modify a program in Project 2 so that it prompts the user to enter the radius of the sphere. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Alright, so then, P, and we're just going to do, it was 4. This is P, 5. Oops. Go. Oh, Project 2. Oh yeah, it is Project 2. C11 allows a markup that can distinguish types at compile time, meaning that you have a. Oh shit! Really? Again, I'm what is it called? I'm just doing the. You can probably tell already through the title on the screen, but. I just want to like learn like C and go from there. I know have to at some point learn the later stuff on my own time. That's just gonna be a issue of my own. But that is very interesting. Let me actually try that real quick. That was the wrong one, and I realized. Wait. I realized that I put that. All right, so let me just delete that, and then we do 3. There we go. Yes. Okay, so let me actually look at that. So am I really just able to? I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently. Because, I mean, technically speaking, like... I mean, I can always just test it out real quick. Oh, there's an actual library of that. Okay. Okay, I haven't touched any, like, third-party libraries yet. At some point, like, after I go through this book, I actually want to see if I can, like, just go through... because I can go through and like make a very basic C game, like using either like a Raylib or like try and teach myself like the basics of like Vulkan or whatever. Oh, it's under C11. Okay, I actually didn't know. So what? A macro. There we go. Oh, I read that wrong. That's actually very cool. Huh. I really did not. So wait, what library would that be in? But I was like saying like it's possible to, it's possibly it's not possible natively. Oh, okay. I want to get into that. And now that I actually have like decent income, I probably will be doing more stuff with that. Whether or not I stream it, that's beyond that. For instance, I bought a brand new computer. And now I have my old computer sitting like right next to me. And what I want to do for one day is like, for instance, like make like a little like AI server for me, because I think it'd be fucking cool as hell to do that. But I also want to do more things like an action, like the AI stuff would be like for like toy stuff, but like mostly speaking, I actually want to do like a little like a server, whether it be like for Git or for what is it called? An SSH storage server. So like stuff like that. I know there's like ways to do it. I'm gonna get into that, but I will at one point want to like get into like making like cool little gadgets for myself, whether it be for like very basic hacking. I'm gonna put that in quotations, or just like a, because I think it'd be cool. Like a locally hosted fitness tracker. Very simple. Like I think so now. I want to stream more. How long have I been streaming for, actually, now I think about it? I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm probably not going to be streaming too long, but since it's the weekend and I literally had nothing planned, I will be going to my friends later, but that's later. These are probably going to be shorter streams, especially during the week when I'm working, because I'm not even joking, like, I love programming so much that I will exhaust myself mentally at work because I'm just having so much fun. Like, it's actually like I shouldn't do that, and I'm like slowing down now because now I don't have to prove myself anymore. Oh, I should mention I was an intern, and now like I'm like it's weird to say, I'm now considered the best programmer in my office. I'm full-time, everything, like no bullshit. I'm like very grateful for the opportunity I've gotten, and now I'm just going through it. And now that I like once I like figure out a decent schedule for myself, because I'm trying to like also like fit in a social life and like exercise, it's gonna be a moment. But yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even know I could do that. That is my old stream intro. I do a bit of drawing and animation. Yeah, that's why I'm slowing down now. I'm not an intern anymore. And my manager, he's a very smart man, I want to make that clear, but like he's also in the same mindset of like kind of just say yes to everything. We're both pretty green to this kind of stuff. Him being a manager and me what is it called, actually in the workforce. But now that we have the opportunity to, we have an insane opportunity, we're actually going to be saying no more often, actually taking what is it called, lead in how projects should work. a lot of the times it was just, hey, can you do this for us? And we'd say yes. But now we can't do that anymore because we're running out of time. Because time is finite. I'm not gonna get too into it because obviously I want to do this. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too specific what I want to do because again I don't like the idea of doxing myself. But run a program that asks the user to enter dollars and cents amount, then display the amount with the 5% tax. Okay, that's like actually pretty easy. 5% is just 5% if I remember correctly is just what is it? It's like 1.055, right? That's I don't remember. Let's do. Oh, wait, actually, I forgot. Let's do this one first. So it wants us to what is it called? Input the radius. So I think we're just gonna do what? Int radius, and then what was it scan f? If I remember correctly, it's going to be input radius. I know, like, I know when it comes to like scan f, it's not really good, but I think it's fine. And then I'm going to do, was it R%? I think R and percent. I think that's what it is. Why is that an error? Oh, am I supposed to do? No. Why is that an error? Oh. And percent, my bad. Right here. It's a warning. Why is that a warning? Let's see, what language are you using? Oh, this is just basic C. I'm learning C right now, but if you want to know what I do, like professionally, I use Python and Bash. Actually, I'm curious to see what the warning is, so we're just gonna go in and then volume. It's gonna do input, and I'm also just going to do what is it? W all. I want to see what the warning is. So I'm gonna do input, and then if I run that, and oh, I didn't get an error. Oh. That's not right. I know I had in one of my other was it questions earlier? Let me check to see what I did earlier. Ah, that's what it was. Okay, that was just my fault. Okay, so questions. Let's go back to here. I didn't know I actually had to input it. I mean, technically it's asking for radius. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, there we go. So then I think that fixes it. But it's not. Oh, because scanf. I can actually press Control C here. I forgot about that. Because scanf doesn't do that. Right, I forgot. Print f. Okay, that was weird. Whatever. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. That was my fault. I was just being a dingus. So if we do 10, and yeah, there we go. Perfect. Let's want to do 20. Oh, guys. Anyway. I'm like a fucking child, dude. Alright, let's do this one. I'm not sure how it's going to be formatted when I paste it, but it will be fine. touch before not C. Oh, actually it does look good. All right, good. GC English. That's right. I'm programming in English, buddy. Get your dictionary out if we're gonna start learning. I'm actually programming an esoteric language. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's called brainfuck. Oh my fucking god, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, programming fucking brainfuck. You want an example? Here's Hello World. Oh, you can't even see that. What is it? Sorry, I had to blind you guys for saying. Yeah, here's Hello World, by the way. You don't know about brainfuck? By the way, this is turning complete. You can actually make some pretty insane stuff with it. Oh, there's a website. Oh, dear God. There's no way. Please read this before implementing brain fucking anything. It is a real thing. I'm fairly new to this stuff. Maybe I should learn brainfuck. My main brainfuck native when. I have to show you this fucking chick. This woman, she popped up in my Actually, wonder if it's gonna pop up. Actually, wait, no, I don't want that. This woman, I swear to God, might be one of the funniest programming YouTubers I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean this genuinely when I say this, by the way. Let me see if I can find it real quick. What do you mean I got 2 subscribers? Sorry, no, I actually got 3 subscribers. What the fuck? Yeah, look at this. She made a fucking brainfuck just-in-time compiler in Rust.
Brainfuck is a programming language invented in 1993 by Arthur Muller, and contradicting to popular beliefs.
I'm not gonna watch a whole video, but she actually did do that.
With one's reasoning faculty. Instead, it was designed for the world's smallest compiler.
What's the point of making a...
If you really wanted to, you could achieve your dreams. So don't let your dreams be dreams. If you want good job stability, start learning brainfuck. Fuckheads. No, like actually, I genuinely mean this. There's a problem with my chat right now. I don't know why it's not like popping up. Maybe I can just. It's so fucking stupid. Can I actually just open this up in can I open up my chat? But yes, new manager. Yeah, I clearly need to. I don't need to learn about fucking YouTube moderators. There we go. Yeah, if you really want to check it out, there's a video. Yeah, it was. I'm not sure why, but like YouTube is literally broken. Oh my god, that's such a big delay. The chat's so broken. Oh my god, is that really how bad it is? Holy shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, I'm popping this bitch out. What was it? Oh my god. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. There we go. Okay. kind of delayed. No, no, I literally just when I set my chat, it literally just said nah. Wait 5 seconds, idiot. There we go. Okay. All right, we're actually not gonna be. I'm not gonna be the Primogen here. I actually want to learn how to program, guys. Believe it or not. All right, so we're just gonna be writing a very basic program. So, excuse me. Actually, is there like a snippet? There is no snippet. Okay, whatever. Go. So include. Let's do that. stdio.h. Int main void. I've been fat fingering the fucking F key all stream, guys. I'm never beating the allegations. I'm never beating the allegations, dude. Oh my god. I realize I'm a little tad hungry, but I don't want to stop programming. So how about this? I'm gonna finish this chapter. I'm gonna finish this chapter and I'm gonna end the stream. I don't know how many more questions I got, or I actually don't even know the capacity of my fucking brain, so we're gonna find this out real quick. Oh, by the way, if you are curious, I actually am listening to the Valhalla OST. I'm pretty sure it's not copyrighted. If it is, I'm gonna be really sad. Anyway, it doesn't matter about that. Alright, so, let's just do, alright, so, float. I'm just gonna call it input. It's very basic. Input, scanf, print f, and then we're just gonna do a very basic, enter price. Price, there we go. Beautiful, amazing. Scan F, and we're just gonna do. That's not. Oh, so we're just gonna do. Correctly. Why am I forgetting now? One of these days, we're actually gonna learn how to what's it called, program like an actual G. But right now, no, I fucking suck. And it's gonna be percent input. Okay, and then we're just going to do very basic print F. Print F. I don't know why I did that. So print F, and if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it is just what's it called? Well, whatever. We'll get to it when we get to it. With tax. I'm just going to do tax, and that's going to be. How do you do that? Percent F. Oh, actually, 0.2. Let's just do that. There we go. And what I want to do is input. Yes, input. Beautiful. Up times 1.05. If I remember correctly. Excuse me. I think that's how to do it. I don't remember. Return 0. No warnings. I know we're not supposed to do magic numbers, but considering how fucking basic and small this program is, who cares? Actually, let's not do it. Clang. And dash O. What is it called? Change? Let's change. Let's call it change. No, change price. For general price, never forget. P4.c, and we're just gonna, yeah, it's actually, and we're just gonna do price. Enter price 100, and oh my god, I did it. Very quickly. I actually want to make sure I'm good. There we go. Beautiful. All right, there we go. 1,000. Oh my god, $50. That's not right. Wait, no, that is right. Yeah, wait, that is 100% right. It might. I'm just hungry, gang. That's what that means. All right, let's check the next question. How many more questions do we have? Oh, only. Alright, somewhat. Write a program that asks the user to enter a value for x and display the value of the following polynomial. Easy. Okay. Oh, actually, we'll copy that. P5 dot C. Oh my gosh. Right. Yes, and then we're just gonna do V. That does look off, but it's fine. We're just gonna do include. I was just curious. STD IO because I don't know what the kid moves my LSP or the LSP. I know I'm using the very basic, not very basic, but I'm using the Clang D LSP. That's why I'm compiling with Clang. So if there's any issues with the LSP, it'll the same issues. Sorry, if there's any issues with the compiler, the LSP should be able to catch that from her correctly. Main. It's funny because I feel like I know so much about programming, but like, I since I'm like very good in Python, but not much else. Like I just feel like a complete like fucking nerd. Like this man really learned so much, but didn't bother to do any, but didn't bother to actually learn how to program in C. One of my classes was in C. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really change the fact that I sucked at C and I didn't really do too much. All right, so int x, and we're just gonna initialize that, and so we're just gonna do scan printf. I didn't need to do that. Printf, and we're just gonna do input value of x. Let's see x. Sorry, scan f, and we're just gonna do int, so percent I, and percent x. There we go. I'm also learning how to type, if you couldn't tell already, because Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking toddler at this point. All right, so now we have that. Now let's just do a very basic. Sorry, my hand was hurting. Let's see here. Alright, so now I have the actual equation. I think I will very quickly x to the, rewrite it out, x to the 5th plus x to the 4th, I'm pretty sure. But I don't even know where the caret is on the fucking keyboard. I really am baby. X to the 3rd. Is it just x squared? X squared, okay. X squared, and that's just 7x. 7x minus 6. Okay. So now we have that equation. I know it's probably like an interesting way to do like a macro, to where like, if you were to do this type of if you were to do like this type of equation, or like if you put the let me actually put, so you put the caret here and then some number, you're probably able to multiply the same value before it several times. I don't know how to do it, or probably just create some PAL function, for instance. I guess if you really wanted to do it, we could. So I'm just gonna do a very basic one. So int pow. So in pow, and it just simply takes int of what is it called? Int. Let's just call it x for the sake of it. Doesn't really matter. Int of x, and then actually. int of x, comma, int exp. Let's just call it exp. Sure. Is it question? It is comma. It is comma. I wasn't sure for a second. I wasn't sure if it was like W, but essentially we can just do for int I equals, yeah, I equals exp. If I just want to do it, I think so. Yeah. No. For I equals 0, and then we just could do I is less than exp. Less than equal to, because we want it to be inclusive. Less than equal to, and then we just do I plus plus. It's I plus plus, right? Not plus plus I? No, I plus plus, yes. And I guess in one of these cases, this is when you probably want to, like, actually, what is it called? Do this. You could, I could technically just write this out in a single line. So I guess, essentially, so instead of, what is it called? Let's just call this variable, let's call it K, for instance, I don't know. And then int x equals K. And for that, and then for int x equals K, x times, yeah, x times x equals, oh my gosh, multiplies equals, there we go, multiplies equals K. I'm pretty sure that should work. And then we're just gonna do a return x. That should work. And then essentially, whenever there's like a POW statement, I'm not sure if my logic's flawed. Probably is, honestly. I don't really care. Also, it's just one of those cases where I just, oh. There we go. Because this is valid, which I do appreciate. If it's a one-liner, I mean, essentially speaking, if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to, I can do that. Alright, so let's just go. I don't know why. I'm using the fucking arrow keys like some plebeian. Jesus Christ. What about text am I using? I primarily use Vim. Alright. And I guess we can just do a essentially we just do a printf. Printf. And it's just gonna be this equation. I will actually just steal from here. Yank. There we go. Pardon me. Is equal to, because now we're replacing with the 5. Yeah, I'll actually just do that. Is equal to, and then I'm just going to do, oh yeah, percent %I, and then, oh my god, we're actually doing it. Control P, and then there we go. All right, so now here, that's when we want to do stuff. So then we're just going to do 3 times POW of whatever x is, comma 5. How? I know it's getting very advanced. Oh. Technically speaking, I could just put the, no, actually it doesn't work. Comma, go. Pound. Like getting very ahead right now on the C learning. Just going straight to functions because it'll make the because it'll at least make the what is it called? The actual program look better, and then turn. Oh, I see why I did that. Turn 0. There we go. Okay, this should work. I only wanted to find out, unless I screwed up my math somewhere. I probably should have tested it out before I did anything. Oh well. Who gives a fuck? And then, right, so Clang, P5. We're just gonna do, what language you usually use? I mostly, use mostly Go, but low-key I've been wanting to learn C for a few months beyond basic syntax. Yeah, because, like, that's where I'm at right now. I know basic syntax for math, and I'm, like, and I understand programming concepts in theory because I went to, like, school. I'm actually properly educated. Obviously, if I want to go more in depth, there's other, like, textbooks and things I have to learn, but I know how programming works. So, I mostly use Python, so I'm a grown adult playing, essentially I'm a grown adult playing with, like, Barbie dolls, which sucks, but I'm good at it. I'm apparently right now I'm the best in my office. Like, I'm primarily using Bash and Python if you want to be more, if you want to be curious. C, I think, is because I want to learn system level programming, and I want to learn Zig. And usually I'd be like, oh, I should just learn Zig. But it's more. But there's more to that than just learning a system level programming language. There's more to just learning a system level programming language. Like, if I want to, like, be good at it, I want to, like, suffer in the, I don't want to say worst possible case, but it's not the worst, but I want to, like, go with the most simplest, what is it called? Most simplest system level programming before I move on to something more complex. Because Zig is good. Because I feel like now more than ever, both Rust and Zig have, like, have properly made a name for themselves, and I respect both languages. I respect Zig a little more than Rust because the people who use Rust are, like, downright awful. Obviously, if you program in Rust, you're not a bad person, but, like, you know what I mean. You definitely know what I mean. Definitely right to do it first. I know, because, like, I did learn system level programming when I was in college, but it wasn't really that great. And I know for a fact I can do better. So I'm going through the C program. I can't even barely read it, but I'm going through the C program modern approach so I can actually learn C better. Because again, I know basic programming and other things. What am I going to call this one? What's the question? Poly. Yeah, sure. Let's just call it Poly, and then we're just gonna do show, and then we're gonna do Poly. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Okay, let's fix that real quick. I think that was my original issue when I tried learning C. Sorry, I thought my stream froze. That was my original issue because I went through the C programming, but, like, I didn't really like it that much, and so I guess kind of just dropped it. Let's not do Powell. Let's do how do I? Oh, fuck. What? How do I how do I rename stuff in Vim? I don't remember. I don't remember. There was like an LSP thing. No. No, never mind. Okay. I'm not, doesn't matter. I'll just... So, %s, and then it's gonna be... I think so, but yeah, like, my issue, like, with most, like, a lot of, like, programming textbooks is just that, like, they're built for a specific kind of person. I think it's my biggest issue with the... What's it called? The C programming language textbook. It's not bad by any means, I just didn't jive with it. A great textbook, the only problem I had with it was it's actually in C++. It was by the creator of C++. And it was actually such a beautifully written... It was such a beautifully written textbook. But I didn't get any value from it because I just didn't like C++. A cow. Is there like a different modifier that I'm missing? Oh! Oh, okay. I feel like I unlocked like brand new brain power right now. Jesus Christ, I'm learning Vim again. How, what should I rename this to? Let's just do Expo, sure. What? Excuse me? Wait, what the fuck did I... What? New stuff. This is new stuff, man. I've been using Env for the first like 6 months now. I've been using it. The reason why I actually started using it was because it's kind of a joke. Pow. Start here? No. Start here. Okay. Oh, okay. So now. So start. Do I now do... No. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway. Expo. And so then I'm just gonna do... there's a better way to do it. I don't know how to do it. Whatever. It's not that bad. I've like met people who started learning like NeoVim in like 5 months, and they're just way faster than me. The reason why I started learning NeoVim was, sorry, Vim, let me rephrase. I am using NeoVim now, but generally speaking, the reason why I learned Vim was because I was so slow at typing. I just wanted to get better at it. It helped a lot. It helped a lot. Oh, it did. I didn't save, my bad. I pressed button. There we go. Input value of X. All right, let's just do a 3. Is that correct? I have no way of verifying, but I think it is correct. I want to see yeah, maybe it's nice not having to mess with the mouse. I think like the reason why like I stuck with Vim, because I also used Emacs for a little bit. The biggest reason why like I stuck with Vim and why I do appreciate it is solely because it's just very oh my gosh, it's just very simple. I could have just went there. It's just very simple, and like I feel like a lot of like text editors, especially Emacs, because Emacs is such a great piece of software, and it's a shame that the worst part about it is its text editor, because it's good. It's very good. But there's so much to Emacs that it's just impossible to be like... Because like, after you use Emacs, you can't go back to anything else. So I started in Vim, went to Emacs. Went to Emacs, and I went back to him because I realized it's just too much. As a welder, I mostly know how to direct electric arcs towards metals and melt it. Not to make it compute. Perhaps I can flash welding machines. My super secret code. Oh, 100%, dude. You could definitely upload viruses to your welding machines, and I 100% respect that, and I want you to do that. I want you to. I want you to be the reason why your company loses millions upon millions of dollars. I believe in you. Believe in me who believes in you. Ironically, that's one of the song names in this soundtrack. Is that... Did we go past that? We did go past that. Let me do it again. There we go. This is literally a song called Who Believes Me, Who Believes in You. I believe that you have the ability to cause your corporation, your company, millions upon millions of dollars worth of damages once you upload malware to their welding software. You have the ability. Let me do this correctly. Sorry. You have the ability. You have the ability to do so much more damage to anyone you've ever known in your entire life. You can do this, and I strongly believe you can do it. Don't just be an individual. Make history. Be the person you want it to be. Ruin company. If you haven't noticed, yeah, I like to be a little goofy, a little comical. Because I feel like a lot of whether it be like programming or like tech streams, like tech content creators, are either too serious or they're primogen. I hate both. I don't hate primogen like that, but like I just don't find him that entertaining anymore. He is clearly smart, and I do appreciate everything that he's done and like actually taught me, but I just need something new. Like sodding. Oh, shoot. Sorry, that was a bit weird. What the fuck happened? What the fuck was that? Okay, that was so weird. I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm pretty sure what I did was correct. I mean, unless my math is wrong here. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of why I stopped watching. Unless my math is wrong here, but it should be correct. Actually, I don't like the way I did it. There we go. Okay, and then it'll just return. Okay. Because that should be correct. Oh, do I want? Actually, I don't think I want an inclusive here. I think it's. Oh my god, sorry. I think it's actually the point where I actually don't want an inclusive because it's already multiplying against itself. It sucks because there is no like example number they give you. Dude, what the fuck? I mean, it could do that. It's not an issue, but like, it's just such a weird way of programming stuff. I think it's fine. All right, so I'm just gonna say this is good. I think that we all have the idea of what we want anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, P, 6, and yes. Okay, so then now we need to do this. Horner's rule. I don't give a fuck about big old Jack Horner. Bro, have you seen the shit he's done in Puss in Boots? Why the fuck would I ever want to do that? Oh wait, no, it doesn't work like that. Actually, let's V and What the fuck was it? Oh, I pressed fucking. Why? What? Why? Why, Vim? Oh, it actually didn't read the parentheses, but that's alright, sure, whatever. Okay. No GC, and then I think it was like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think? The fuck is... So I just want to do that, and then what was it? So X minus 5. Pretty sure it's a parenthesis here. X 1 there, and then X 7, and I'm pretty sure the parenthesis here. Yeah, okay, that was right. Alright, there we go. This is a kind of a useless, what is it called? Function. Actually, I'm just gonna delete that, honestly. I did it again, oh my god. Yank, okay, so then now what we want to do is, okay, so essentially it should just be output the same way, if I remember correctly. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna. Oh wait, actually, no. Okay. Okay. So how is it? So they want us to, what is it called, multiply like that, and that essentially should work. So it's going to be, parentheses I still think matter, so it's going to be 3 times x plus 2, and then we're just going to do multiplication over here, minus 5 times x, sorry, minus 5. I'm just going to do times x. Excuse me. X minus 1. Parentheses here times x 7. And then very basic. Multiply x minus 6. I mean, it should give us the same one. Go. Yeah, I think it's probably why, but going back to what I was like talking about earlier with like a program, with like me not liking like Primogen that much. I realize my stream is lagging now. Not sure why that's the case. Stretch, whatever. Like Primogen, like I mentioned it earlier, I don't really like that many I want to make sure I actually be sick of it. Poly, I'm just gonna call it underscore 2, and I'm just gonna hit 6. 2, and then put a value of x. Put 3 earlier, should be the same number. Ah, okay. Good news is, gang, I fucked up. But to my point earlier, I think like a lot of like tech channels are very boring, and it's like very hard to like justify why like anyone should like either switch to Linux or like learn about like new technology, because like they make it so uninteresting. The only reason why I tolerate it is solely because I love this stuff. I guess you could say it's obsessive, but genuinely speaking, this is like what I do, not only professionally but like I'm genuinely interested in. I do this like in my free time outside of work. I'm doing it right now because this is like what I want to learn. And like, yeah, like, I mean, to be fair, it is inherently boring, and I'm not going to change that. But I feel like I do a much better job than some people. Am I better? No, hell no. Unfortunately, as boring as they are, they're doing a much better job than I could ever do. But I feel like I'm much more entertaining, so I'm just able to grab some more people, depending on whether or not they're actually in the tech field or not. Because literally, I was mixing in between mainstream stuff and tech nerd stuff. You totally do, bro. I'm trying my best. The only thing I have motivating me is this little penguin. Look at this fucking guy. He's just like me. He lifts weights and he has fucking huge eyebrows. This guy, he's literally me. There's a hint in there. I think I will actually include that. Penguins though. I fucking love penguins. I'm not even saying this as a joke. Penguins are my favorite animal. Not even just bird, animal. I fucking love penguins. Right, so, P7 not C, and then there we go, yes, and then shit, okay. Oh. Okay, so it's not that $2 amount. I'm just gonna make it look nice, I guess. Oh, I missed. I fucking fat fingered the control. Oh, press H, shit. Ew. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. Alright. Okay, so the first thing we have to do, also let me actually include a hint. Because this, I actually had to do for a college assignment, if I remember correctly. Right. So divide the amount by 20 to determine the number of 20 bills needed, then reduce the amount by the total value of the $20 bills. Oh, okay, it's actually very simple. See, any C libraries you're looking forward to learn, or you just want to use? I know Python, it's very weird. More specifically, I want to get more into math, because I do want to learn how graphics work. So I do at some point want to get into like matrices. I've gotten a lot better since programming in Python, because a lot of a lot of the automation tasks I do is working with like data frames, which is nice. So I'm able to just water next. I mean, I don't have water, but like, I'm just saying, of course, it's like an option. I have 2.5 pounds of honey. This isn't a bit, by the way. I actually unironically make honey. Make wine. But mostly math. There's some other like third-party libraries, like I've mentioned, like Raylib and like more specifically Vulkan or OpenGL. I don't think I'm doing anything like too crazy. So I probably wouldn't even need Vulkan, if anything. But I just want to like, I just like the idea of learning graphics as well. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna ever get to this point. In this textbook, at least, I'm gonna actually, at some point, I'm actually gonna like learn what I need from this textbook and just literally move on to graphics APIs, some graphics API textbook. Hopefully B and C. If I want to learn like how matrices work better, I actually probably do it in Python first. I know Vulcan is hell. That's why, like I mentioned, that's why I mentioned a second ago. Like I'm not even sure if I really want to do that. That's fucking. Anyway, let me go back to this. Include stdio.h and then up, and then main void. There we go. All right. So now we just need to process. So let's just do a very basic. Print f. Enter dollar amount, and then there we go. There's that. Technically, I don't have to like. Actually, I wonder. Just because I'm curious. Just because I'm curious. Scan. No, I need to define it first and foremost. Int, and let's just call this bad boy. Let's call it input. There we go. Scan f. Input. Perfect. Let's do that. Okay, so now we have our input. So now we need to figure out how much money, how much money we're going to be getting. So I'm just going to use the example over there. So let's just say this. Now we need. So now I'm going to 20s. Bill underscore 20, and that is int, or actually, yeah, int. It can only be int, and that is going to be equal to. Excuse me. What's it called? I'm forgetting now. Oh yeah, sorry. It's going to be equal to input divided by input divided by 20. Cool. And then we're just going to do input is I think it was minus equal. Yeah, minus equal, and then it's going to be what I'm forgetting now. What I'm forgetting. Bill. Oh, yeah, Bill underscore. Bill underscore 20 times 20. There we go. Okay. That should be correct. And now I'm going to do int Bill. I'm essentially just gonna. Alright, so then let's just go down here. 20, so now we're just doing tens. And then here, and this is going to be 5, 5, and 5, 5, and 1 divided by 1. I technically don't have to do it, I just don't really care. Or actually. Oh, Bill 1 actually, just whatever remainder. Just whatever the remainder of input is, actually. And so then I'm just going to do print f. Oh gosh, print f, and then I'm just going to do $, bills Oh, some bills, and actually it's gonna be no, I did the wrong way. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm losing my touch already. Go, and then score 20. Bill underscore 10. Bill underscore 5. Bill underscore 1. There we go. And I realized I forgot to put a... Go, and then I'm just gonna do return 0. Also I line, beautiful, amazing, beautiful. I actually know how to program in. I actually know how to use my keyboard for once. 20. 10, 5, and 1. I'm pretty sure this is what they want. If not, well, sucks to be me, I guess. Yeah, okay, there's only one way to find out now. 1. Playing dash O. What's the word I'm looking for? Bills. Sure, let's do bills. It's gonna be P7, and then P, and then we're just gonna do bills. Enter dollar amount. Let's do 93. Let's see what we get. And oh, okay, that is right. I was like, wait, there's no way I fucked up already. There's no way I'm this bad at programming. I'm pretty sure now if I do like, when for instance like 100, it will just do, yeah, 5. There we go. All right. Guys, I can follow instructions. Holy shit, it's amazing. Thank God. Thank God. I'm like the opposite of a Linux, computer. Actually, I'm actually doing what I'm told to do. Someone's gonna get real mad when because I said that. No, I'm like the opposite of a Windows computer because I don't just do random shit for you. I don't decide to optimize your code even though you don't need it. All right, let's check the next assignment. Oh, last one. Okay. Write a program that calculates the remaining balance of a loan after the first, second, and third payments. Interest rate, enter monthly payment. All right, actually very interesting. Excuse me, sorry. I have 9 viewers right now. Who are you people? No way you just sound, oh my God, Brown Man is programming. Let's do it. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see what he's cooking. I'm just really just learning C. Trying my best. Display each balance with 2 digits of after a decimal point. Okay, whatever. Each month the balance is decreased by the. Okay, yeah, that I know. But increased by the balance time monthly interest rate. Okay, to find the monthly interest rate, convert the interest rate entered by the user to a percentage and divide it by 12. Oh, is it a yearly interest rate? By monthly interest rate, convert the interest rate entered by user. Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. Oh, doesn't seem that bad. I will actually just copy and paste it. So, okay. And then P8. This is the final project of this chapter, which will be the final question. Shift J. Include, not input. Include the main void. So then now what we need to do is just very basic enter the amount. So I guess what I could do. Before I even initialize anything, print F, and then go yank, and I'm pretty sure. Whatever, it's fine. I'm pretty sure if I just. Okay, that's actually very interesting. I didn't even know we'll do that. Yank and then there we go. All right, perfect. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. I didn't even notice that. Wait. And then, and then it's gonna be a float, percent float. Oh, it has to be up to 2 decimal places. Technically speaking, it doesn't matter for the input. It's entirely up to what the, no, actually, it is entirely up to the, I like this. Float, and that's going to be. I'm just gonna call it loan amount. This is the one we should be focusing on, and then scan F. Excuse me. And percent. I will just there we go. Enter interest, and then we'll do. And I spelled it wrong, didn't I? I did spell it wrong. Interest. There we go. Oh my god. Flow, and let's call let's call payment. Payment. There we go. All right, there we go. So we have that set up. But now what we need to do is to question specifically. All right, so the first, second, and third payment. Okay, easy. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to actually, I actually wonder, am I allowed to divide this by 12? Oh, well, actually, that was the wrong cursor. But I'm pretty sure we're able to just straight up divide it by 12, I think. So divide it by 12? Oh, that is throwing an error. Because I think... Let's just see what... Okay, yeah. I think I will actually just do... and then... interest is, what? Divide equals... Yeah, divide equals, and then it's going to be 12. So now we have our interest rate. Our monthly interest rate. There we go. So, let's see here. Alright, so now we have that. Now we need to, first and foremost, because I'm pretty sure since it's technically the first month, we're not worried about interest yet. So all we're doing is, why am I blanking right now? Let's just base it off that. Right, so it should just be print F, actually. Print F, and that's just going to be actually. Oh no, yeah, okay. Well, I was actually correct about that. Good. I actually know how stuff works. So then first payment, and that's just going to be floating point number. Yeah, the hunger is getting to me, if you couldn't tell already. So the first payment, very basic. So then what we're just going to do is simply put, actually, loan is going to be minus equals. Yeah, just payment. It's gonna be so loan is minus equals payment, and then it's gonna be loan. Right, very, very basic, very simple. No, nothing too crazy. And then what we're gonna do now is loan. Loan is equal to loan. Loan, I think it was times 1.06. Not 1.06. Why am I blinking out now? Oh, actually, I know what the... So it's actually just going to be interest. So loan time interest. Actually, it would be... No. Loan plus, and then it's going to be minus. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing, if I remember correctly. And so then from here, second payment. All right, there we go. And then P, there we go. And then now we have that. All right, nice. Because that should be the third payment regardless. Third payment regardless. All right, so then now claim dash O, and then do a payment P8, and then Enter amount. What was it? 2,000, I think. What was it? 6.00. Monthly payment. I'll fix the outputs after I go back. 386.66. 386.66. Oh wait, actually, I think that's oh, 20,000. But overall, I think that's actually. We also just very quickly. There we go. One second. If people are actually about to hang out with, just text me as well. Make sure. Alright, sorry about that. So I think what I did was correct, and I'm just gonna. Let's do it again, and then 20,000. I forgot the formatting. Whatever, it doesn't matter. 20,000. 6, and then monthly payment. Was it 386? 386.66. No. Is interest applied? I think interest is applied, actually. Okay. I mean... 20,000. 20,006, and I had it 386.66. Right here. Hit it again. What am I doing wrong? Is where I'm calculating load wrong? No. What's 6 divided by 12? Like that's like. Actually, wait. Let me do this correctly. Let me do this correctly. What was it? QP. Alright, so then there we go. So now I'm just going to go I times 100. Get the start. And then Q. And then, what was it? There we go. I actually do know how to use macros. Thank God. What the fuck? Oh my fucking, I multiplied by 100. You're right, yeah, you're right. Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel like I'm a fucking idiot. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I can never recover from this. Oh, it's right. Oh, who have I become? I'm a fraud. Oh, wrong place. Yeah, I was like multiplying it, like, wait, it should already be... No, you're right, it was supposed to be divided by... I could have just essentially put it in the interest thing that I have, but that's neither here nor there. Forget about it. Forget about it. All right, so I don't sound like a complete fucking idiot after screwing up after like bubbling around like an idiot for that long. All right, so very basically, I'm gonna ignore this part because it's self-explanatory. It just gets us the input for whatever the loan is, the interest, and then the payments. So there we go. Okay. And so from here, I thought it wasn't calculating interest first, which is a bit weird, which I feel like is pretty normal. I would assume that interest wouldn't be calculated for, you know, essentially your first payment. So whatever, I'm not like mad, but a little bit confused, I will say. It's whatever the loan is, plus the loan times the interest divided by 100, and then the interest for record is divided by 12 because it's monthly payments, not if it's a monthly interest, not the yearly one. I thought that was I thought whatever the input would be the monthly or whatever. I guess I'm wrong. I guess we live in a timeline where the monthly interest is just 6%. Anyway, and we're just subtracting the payment. Very basic, and it does, and after it just reassigns the loan to whatever that value is, which again makes sense. And so yeah, that's very basically it. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I am hungry, I'm angry, and now I'm about to commit crimes against humanity. Don't worry, it's natural for us basement dwellers. Anyway, I'll be seeing you all in the next one, whatever that will be. I'm not sure, but I had actually a lot of fun doing this. So maybe sometime soon. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I've been what is it called? A dyslexic engineer. And I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Adios, gamers. Ciao. Where the fuck's the end street? Oh, there it is. Ciao.